Hey everybody, Matt Travis coming to you at the Potential You. Today is day 7 of the 21 life transformation tips for the year of 2021. And in day 7, I'm going to share with you the top 3 habit resolutions that apply to every goal and can be the ultimate foundation for any other habits that you have. And just coaching people for over 15 years and in my own personal life, I've just found that these 3 are such a key, they're so key to making everything else work. Okay, so if your goal or resolution this year is a health resolution, is a lifestyle resolution, or a business resolution, all of these 3 habit changes will support and be the ultimate foundation for anything that you're trying to accomplish. So, starting off, number 1. This one is so key and one that I started really focusing and learning about 15 years ago. And this is all about self-integrity and specifically being impeccable with your word. All right, and I learned that from a book called The 4 Agreements, and I started to really understand that it's so important, and many people are really impeccable with their word to other people, but it's so important for that self-integrity piece to be impeccable with your word to yourself. And a lot of people, when they make that change and they start to be more self-integral, then they keep promises to themselves and they get what they want. So many people right now are going to make promises to themselves this year and they're going to break them, and because of their self-worth or their feelings about them being enough to maintain and consistently follow through on their goals, they may not continue on with that. And that's why I do a lot of rapid transformation with therapy with people around that specific subject so that they can start to be more self-integral. And we have an amazing training in our Facebook group if you feel like you want or need more support in that particular area. Number 2, this is like my favorite habit. And this habit was so game changer for me. I probably started applying this about 5-ish years ago. And this is called the do it anyways habit. So many of us, and I explained this in a past day in these 21 transformation tips, many of us base our actions on our feelings, right? We're like, I don't feel like it. And if you implement and really establish and master the do it anyways habit, then you don't, your life and your results aren't dictated by your feelings anymore, because you just do it anyways, right? You're like, oh, I don't, like if I was like, oh, I don't really want to do this video today, I do it anyways, right? If I don't want to exercise, I do it anyways. If I don't want to, build my business, I do it anyways. It doesn't matter, because you start to become comfortable with being uncomfortable and you just do it anyways. It's game changer. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3, and this was my story for so long, and we're going to get into stories in a couple days from now, but my story for so long was go big or go home. That was like my mantra for many years. And then that mantra almost killed me. And it was the type of thing where I just was trying, if it wasn't perfect, I didn't do it. Or if it wasn't like super big and massive, I just didn't follow through with it. And it was destroying my results, and specifically the consistency and maintenance of my results. So now I focus on this one, number 3. Always something versus all or nothing. Always something versus all or nothing. Because instead of saying, oh, I need to go do high intention interval training workouts today, and you're like, your mind literally shuts you down and just is like, no, you're not doing that. What if you just went for a walk? That's something, right? What if you just reached out to one person to build your business? That's something. What if you just ate one vegetable a day? That's something, right? So it's that all or something versus the all or nothing that will make a huge impact and change everything. So this all comes down today, in a quick review, to the way that you're being, the habits and identity that you have, like I've talked about for the past couple of days. And if you haven't seen those, feel free to go back and check them out. But it's really the way that you're being, right? The type of person, the identity that you have that is going to, and the habits that you have that is going to dictate your next year and any year after that. So if you are being a person who, number one, is self-integral and impeccable with their word to themselves and keeps promises to themselves, you're going to have a much better life and just a happier life, and you're going to get better results, and you're going to get the things you finally want, right? And it all comes down to the fact that you need to know that you are enough to do that for yourself. Number two, you need to start being a person, right? When I started being a person that did it anyways, even when I didn't feel like it, it changed the game for me. And I started to get better results because I just started doing it anyways, even when I didn't feel like it, right? And the last part was being a person that did the always something versus all or nothing habit. And that made it so that I just did something. And each little bit counts, whether you're transforming your health, your lifestyle, or your business or anything. Each little piece counts. And you really have to understand that. You might not even be able to notice it, but they just start to build. It's like that snowball effect, okay? And if you just keep doing it, think about where you're gonna be 5 years, 10 years from now. It's amazing how habits can evolve and transform your life forever. So I hope these 3 resolutions help. I hope there's something that you're potentially contemplating bringing into your life. And I really will tell you, these 3 have been the foundation of all of my success, and they've helped make the rest of my life the best of my life. So I hope they help you, and I will see you tomorrow in day number 8 for our continued tips. Keep showing up, taking action, you will get results, and have an awesome rest of your day.